Lily Phillips just did her worst event yet. Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Lily Phillips is an OF creator who has recently took the world by storm on countless occasions. You may know her as the person that slept with 100 men in under 24 hours. You know, we all have different goals in life, and I guess that was hers. A YouTuber called Josh Peters did a full documentary on this where he basically watched her do this event, the setting up of this event and the aftermath of this event, and she actually went ahead and did all of this, much to the dismay of the public. Like, the public hated her for this and sent her so much hate. And Lily herself, you could tell, after completing this, didn't feel too great. Like, she was crying afterwards. She was clearly traumatized from what she's just been through, and rightly so. Like, that is one of the most horrific things you could ever plan to do in your life. So if anyone's got that in the calendar, please just wipe it off after you've heard this. She also, on loads of other countless occasions, has done events which has received huge backlash. Now, after completing the 100 men in 24 hours challenge, Lily announced that she actually wanted to do 1,000 in 24 hours. Which I just don't know how you can even do that. Like, let's just do the maths on this quickly. Like, that's 41.6 men an hour. I don't understand how that's even possible, love. Now, obviously, with Lily announcing this idea to the world, she's not going to expect anyone's going to steal this idea because, you know, just the logistics of it don't work for most people. Well, one person did, and her name is Blue, the notorious Blue that everybody seems to be talking about at the moment. She slept with 1,012 men in one single day, which I don't even know, like, what kind of beef is this at this point? Like, it's not even funny. It's just kind of messed up and disturbing. Like, why are they trying to outdo each other? Like, nobody wins here. Like, if you win, you also just lose. Is it really worth the title? That's the one thing that I've often considered in videos, is, you know, you'll watch a lot of videos where people just call them, like, horrible words and whatever. But I just kind of look at it from more of an emotional standpoint and just kind of trying to work out why these two, like, women put themselves through this, obviously for money, but they can make money not doing such severe challenges like this. It's almost like the notoriety of it is what they thrive on. Around this time, they were also competing with each other, like, around a pregnancy announcement. They were both insinuating that they were pregnant around the same time, which also pissed a lot of people off, and rightly so. But one thing that often happens with these two is when one person does something to outdo the other one just can't face it. It's almost like the ego is like, oh my god, I need to beat this. Like, I can't let them have one over on me. Whilst the rest of us are just like, can you please just stop? So Lily has recently broke Blue's record of 1,012 men in under 24 hours, and we're going to talk about it because it's absolutely brutal, and genuinely I'm just really disturbed at this point. But before we get on to talking about that event and Lily's worst event yet, I do want to just cover a couple of things that have happened in the lead up to this. So Lily recently announced that she would be going on tour in the United Kingdom, and I had no idea what this would entail. Was she going to sing on stage? Was she going to, I don't know, dance? Like, do a little kind of one of them number? Like, but you weren't expecting this for 30 quid. Everyone's getting their money worth tonight, aren't they? I didn't look too much into it, but I believe that it was a dogging tour, so make of that what you will. She did actually come to my city on the 13th of May, but unfortunately, me and Chloe were away conveniently. So I'm so glad that I was away for that. I would imagine if Lily and me ran into each other, she would knock me out. She genuinely would. I'm getting voice breaks, I'm myself. Now, because she was going up and down the country, this obviously gives people who wouldn't necessarily, you know, see Lily in person a chance to, you know, become more than friends, you could say. Well, one TikToker that took advantage of this entire situation of being able to meet Lily is a guy named Ali. Now, he has made it his whole persona that he wants to sleep with Lily and Blue, which I don't know. Again, like, who are these people? Like, out of everyone, you know, there's millions of women that you can, you know, sleep with. Why would you choose them too? Like, that's just some sort of sick fantasy.
Hey, you man, Lily Phillips just announced she's gonna G non-stop for 24 hours this Friday. But bro, Lily Phillips is not an object to me. In fact, I would not be on this planet anymore if it wasn't for Lily.
It's a little bit intense, fella. It's a little bit intense. Like, I love the sentiment. You know, I love it. It's a little bit intense, isn't it? Who said Lily Phillips isn't saving lives? Nobody. Nobody. She saved more lives than a doctor, this lass. I'm not putting that out there. They need her prescribed on the NHS. No, they don't. They don't at all. Just saying things I don't mean now for a reaction. He went on to make loads of videos about Lily, which obviously grabbed Lily's attention. She saw these videos and she actually invited him to one of these events on the tour, I believe.
Lily Phillips, you got the nice bunda in the world. Lily Lily Phillips, I want you to be my girl.
It's just the fact that, you know, he hasn't even come in a balaclava either. Because we all know, you know, if you're going to turn up to a Lily Phillips event, the balaclava's a must. It's like, have I got me car keys? Have I got me wallet? Have I got me belly? Have I got me belly on? Yeah, right, okay, 3 ticks, there we go, we're ready. He's just come totally maskless. The maskless man. Also, he brought us some flowers. If anything, you know, I'm not trying to give him any compliments, but at least does that make him less... I don't even know if it makes him less creepy or more creepy at this point. I'm just totally confused and bewildered by this entirety. I guess bringing flowers shows that, you know, he's given something back to the community here. As if Lily Phillips is the community. This is not what we pay our council tax for. I hope not. I'm losing my mind here. What am I going on? I'm going on like 10 tangents. Can you imagine if people found out that the council tax was going to Lily Phillips's meet and greets? Oh, the world would be on fire, man. The UK would be gone. Also, like, just because you bring flowers doesn't mean you can skip the queue. Like, that's not a, you know, a free ticket for a queue jump, mate. Wait in line.
Lily Phillips, you got the nice bunda in the world. Lily Phillips, I want you to be my girl. Lily Phillips, you got the nice bunda in the world. Lily Phillips,
I had to stop it at 15 seconds. This goes on for a full minute. Just them doing that. Like, surely this has got to be in like a TikTok's that hard to watch video. Oh, wait, like a minute, fella. I know that, you know, with TikTok, if videos are over a minute, you get paid. But some just need to, you know, take the no payment, man. Some you don't need to make money off. Surely this is what? A minute of her just breathing heavily in your ear? What are you trying to do to her? Now at this point, his like obsession with Lily Phillips was getting, you know, a little bit, maybe it's baby reindeer vibes. You know, it's getting along those lines. Like, we need to just nip it in the bud right now, in my opinion. But clearly he's having a great time and feels like he's built up a rapport with Lily because he actually released a song dedicated to Lily Phillips. And you know, whenever an influencer releases a new song, we're going to be here reacting to the lyrics. Like, we're basically like the needle drop of influencer songs. We all know this.
Lily Phillips, you got the nice bunda in the world. Lily Phillips, I want you to be my girl. Lily Phillips, you got the nice bunda in the world. Lily Phillips, I just want you to be my girl.
Men used to go to war. They used to go to war, man. Now they just react to bunda songs on YouTube. Terrible. I wonder how long it took them to, you know, kind of, you know, in the writer's room to figure out the lyrics to this shit. I need to write a song on Lily. I need to show how much I appreciate her. What do I know about her? Okay. I want her to be my girlfriend, and I like her butt. How do I put that into a sentence?
Lily Phillips, I want you to be my girl. Lily Phillips, you got a nice bunda in the world.
Getting a bit desperate now, isn't it? It's a little bit. Right, you don't need 100 man like I'm the only one for you. I don't feel like this is gonna... Maybe's alias the man to make Lily settle down. You know, I was the one to make her settle down. Maybe that's gonna be the Facebook post I'm gonna see in a couple of years. Ali was the one to tame us, to calm us down. Does this make you worse that you've turned up to one of our events, you know, with the intention of sleeping with her, but then you also make a music video out of it? Does that make you one of the good ones? Are you still bad? I feel like it's the latter. I do. I don't think, you know, a music video papers over these cracks. Because every single time you get into a relationship, or, you know, you've got like a speaking thing with someone, they're gonna know you as the guy that made the song about wanting to be with Lily Phillips. I bet it's in his Tinder bio and everything, but he's definitely got Tinder gold, this guy, as well.
That booty is so nice. I wanna make you my wife. The longest thing that I've ever seen in my flipping life.
I mean, if you kind of just, you know, had a blank screen on right now and you were just listening to the music, I mean, I can't really tell the difference between someone like him and like H. You know, that's harsh. I feel like we're witnessing the, you know, the breakout SoundCloud rapper of 2025, Little Ali. Right? Yeah, I've heard it's not, actually. I've heard it's very, very large. I haven't heard that. Who would I even hear that from? The stuff I show you, you just don't really need to know, but you still come back, and I really rate that. That's the one thing I really rate about you. It's the stuff that you don't need to know about, you always want to know more about. And that is when I'll always have you covered, donuts. Okay, just wait until we get onto the stuff later in this video where we talk about Lily's event, then you're really gonna wish that you didn't know this information.
I wanna clock you in the Nash, then we can holler blue.
The things I want to do to you, I want to clot you in the Nash, and then we're gonna call blue. Why? So I guess, you know, translating this kind of lingo, you basically want to sleep with her, and then after, you know, they've done the deed, the first thing you're gonna do is ring blue. What are you gonna tell? Oh, buddy, I've just slept with Lily. Oh, have you? Oh, the person that, my arch nemesis, you've rang us at 2 a.m. to tell us you slept with me arch nemesis, Ali.
Just want you to be my girl. Lily Phillips, you got a nice...
Do you know, one thing that we haven't considered is the men around the couch. You know, that's a dark day in their lives. You know, you're just the ones watching, I guess. Like, how have they found this many men that are willing to just kind of be in this music video? That's what I want to know. This day has made a lot of men regret signing up for that casting agency. Sorry, do they get a stamp? Surely not. Like what, like a nightclub? Then you gotta rub it off the next day? Surely they don't get a stamp for going to one of these things. What? Might as well just give them like a box of like candy sticks and put a fake tattoo on them while you're at it. What's it got on? Like quids in? Right. Well, you know, leaving nothing to the imagination there, we're just straight at the point. Right, just straight in. No working out the Da Vinci Code with this one. Right, just the bold tabloid headline. I kind of rate the beat, and that is the only thing I kind of rate. The chorus is catchy, I'll give him that. Lily Phillips, you've got the best bunda in the world. Can't wait to see where that one lands on the big UK Top 40 chart this Sunday. Now, apparently after Ali went to one of her events and made this song, he actually got sacked from his job. Which, like, you've got to be, like, to get sacked from your job to do all of this, you've got to be married to the game so much. Like, that's just too far. Like, losing your income because you wanted to go to one of these things. Like, it just shows the length that these people will go to do possible things with this woman. And even though, like, he revolved his entire brand around sleeping with this woman, like, very recently he announced that he didn't actually sleep with her, and like the whole thing was just kind of fake.
Guys, I got a confession to make. I've never cheated Lily Phillips. I was just lying for clout.
Can you let me know what you think is worse? Do you think it's worse to actually, you know, queue up and, you know, sleep with a woman in this manner, or lie about doing it? Like, why would you lie about doing it? Like, why would you go in the first place? But to lie about going? Yeah, I queued up and waited. No, I actually did. I just said that just for, I just said it because it was cool. Like, what? Surely you would lie about not going. If anything, if there's going to be any lying taking place here. This is a weird world we live in. Anyway, moving on from this entire scenario where they made the music video, they created like a lot of hype about Lily Phillips's tour and the events. When Lily actually finished her tour, she announced that she had completed her biggest event yet.
Just a reminder that my 1,113 man, that sounds insane, video will be released on Fansly.
1,013? What, just one more than Bonnie Blue? Just the one though, right? We're not taking the piss over, just the one. Thanks, love, fucking hell. Why would you do this to yourself? What is, like, why would you just go up one as well? Like, now I'm thinking too deep into this. It's like being at an auction, you know, you're putting your hand, 110? 111? Yeah, I'll have it, yeah. What? One thing I will be interested to see is, like, how she actually has done this, because when she did the 100-man one, like, you saw in that Josh Peters video, that really, like, you know, it killed her to do it. It was, like, horrific and really bad and, like, had such a bad effect on her mental state. Yeah, she looks kind of fine, so this is going to be quite interesting to see. I found an article where it describes certain things about the event. Lily Phillips claims to break world record of having with 113 men in 12 hours. Oh, it's 12 hours, not 24. I must be mistaken. Sorry, I just thought I'd give her, you know, a little bit of, like, you know, a little bit of leeway. What a dickhead. 24? Ha! That's just breakfast, man. 24 hours? What, do you think I'm some sort of rookie or something? Sorry. Apologies, Lily. Didn't want to bring shame on your name there. Some of you will be surprised to find out that, yes, I actually took no showers in between men. Again, just information I didn't need to know. Could have died without knowing that information. It was honestly a conveyor belt. Like, what do you, as if you're in your sushi? Yeah, just keep putting them on. Yeah, ooh, I tell you what, I could do with some edamame. Put them beans in this. It does say in the article here, and she said in the previous video, that it's going to be released on Fansly, because as we know, when Bonnie Blue was talking about doing the 1,000 men challenge, she actually got banned off OF, I believe, because of that. And everybody kind of rejoiced. They were like, yeah, get in. So I wonder if she's, like, struck a deal with this Fansly website, who for some reason are deciding to facilitate this and promote this. Now, she actually uploaded a full YouTube video talking about how the event went down, so I'm just feel like it's going to be interesting to see what she says.
Hello, YouTube. How are we all doing? So this was actually meant to be a vlog.
You can't start it off like that. You kind of started off as if we're just like sitting down to watch Zoella unpack something. Yeah, hi YouTube, you alright? Just thought I'd do a little, you know, video. No, you can't start this off dead chill.
I was meant to be vlogging yesterday, but I got so busy that the vlog had to be abandoned. So I just thought I'd do kind of like a sit down YouTube video talking about how I broke the world record for the amount of men slept with in one day. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does, love. I'm afraid it does. It is interesting. Like, obviously on my main channel, I do videos on TV shows, and we like kind of try and deeply analyze just like, you know, how people are feeling, seeing things from everyone's perspective. And whenever I do react to Lily, it often seems like she doesn't even understand the magnitude of, you know, the things she's doing. It like the fact that she's just sat down here as if this is like a cozy vlog, just unboxing things or something, and she's actually announcing that she slept with 1,013 people. Like, it's just wild. Like, this just doesn't belong in the same kind of context as a chill vlog.
You'll know that for quite some time I've been wanting to break the world record. It was just a dream of mine. Honestly, it was in my New Year's resolutions for this year, so very happy to take that one off the list.
Well, each to their own, love. Right, everyone's got some goals. I just can't imagine, is this on your vision board? You know, you've just got photos of just, oh, you know, I just really want some flowers off Ali. 113 men in 12 hours. That's on my vision board. I don't know if they'll all fit on here. Like, she then goes on to say that this event was meant to take place like months ago, but it's constantly just been pushed back and back, the date of it. She said that she wanted to make it as safe as possible, and I think that she wanted it to take place in the USA. However, like, somehow the US said that if she did this event there, she would be permanently banned from the country. Which
I find insane. Like, I didn't realise sleeping with someone was illegal.
I mean, they're sleeping with someone, and then they're sleeping with 1,013 someones in 12 hours. A little bit of a difference, I think. The fact that America actually banned this woman is actually pretty insane. Like, was that Donald Trump? Did Donald Trump go, yeah, like, first thing on the manifesto, Lily Phillips out? I'm glad the government are focusing on, you know, the real pressing issues here. She then talks about how difficult it was to find a venue for this place, because obviously, like, leaving this on the booking note is probably, you know, people are going to have a couple of questions, mostly some red flags. Can't imagine you'd want one of your rooms of your hotel to be used for this event. Imagine, like, you live in the area and you just walk past and you're like, oh, there must be an event going on. There must be some sort of business seminar at that hotel there, Brian. It must be. I wonder why they're all wearing balaclavas. Must be a really cold business or something. What? Crack. Sorry, I try to think of something. Nothing came.
The capacity wasn't going to be 1,000 because obviously people were coming in and out throughout the day. Like, it was a conveyor belt, you know, people were coming and leaving, so it meant that, like, there weren't going to be 1,000 guys there all at once, if that makes sense. So much planning went behind it, if I'm honest. Like, I don't think people realise what goes on behind the scenes of this thing. Like, this thing probably cost me like 10k to put on, so it definitely wasn't easy to organise.
£10,000. I mean, like, that is a lot of money. It's a hell of a lot of money. But from what we learned about how much that this woman makes, that's not even, like, I don't know, she'd probably, like, wipe her ass with that, you know? Like, from this event, she probably will make, I guess, like, upwards of, like, $250,000, if not a significant amount more. I obviously don't have access to the amount, but I imagine it's in the hundreds of thousands of pounds. And obviously, Lily is her own woman. She can make her own decisions on what she wants to do. But one thing that does concern me is that her team have, like, you know, kind of worked with her on this to carry this out. Like, after they've seen how she was after the 100 men challenge, like, surely you would try and convince her out of this one. Like, you don't need to do it. Like, you genuinely don't need to do it. I imagine her like, career has made sure that her future is sealed forever in terms of, like, financially. You don't need to do this. One thing I did find really interesting is she actually markets these events on an app called Telegram. Now, I have such little information about this app, but I know that it's used for sometimes not the best reasons. Like, dodgy people use this I think it's like a messaging thing, like a WhatsApp kind of style thing. I know you can't screenshot things and everything on there, and that's why people that's why it became popular. And apparently she has over 25,000 people in a single group who were ready to come to this event.
I really had no clue how many was actually going to show up. In a group of 25,000, you'd be surprised how many people flake. Like, you'd think, Jesus, I'd be absolutely bursting at the seams with men, but
like, who are these men? Like, these are men who are, like, at the pub. Like, say you're at the pub with your mates, right? One person's checking his phone. He's checking the Lily Phillips Telegram group chat. Like, what are they even talking about in there? That's what I want to know. What's the crack in the Lily Phillips Telegram group chat? Just people like, oh, has anyone had a wank today? Just anyone just shouted at their mum today? No. Anyone gaslighted someone today? Yeah, couple? Cool. Me too, brother. Put it there. What a strange group chat. I find it funny as well because she says that apparently loads of people who came to the event actually complained.
I have actually had some complaints about yesterday. Eek. In terms of just like the time limit. But if you're doing a big number like that, I can't be waiting for you to finish, you know? I need to go on to the next guy.
Like, the audacity of these lads, man. The fact, like, you're angry because you can't have, like, more time with her. Like, what, like, she's given you this chance to sleep with her. Like, I can't imagine, you know, like, if you're the type of person that goes to this kind of event, chances are you don't sleep with many people, like, I imagine, or you don't have a girlfriend, hopefully. The fact that she's given you this opportunity to sleep with her, and then you still want more, this just proves that, like, you know, these people just come to take advantage of her. They don't come because they want to, I guess, give her a good time, which sounds cringe, I know. They come purely for themselves and purely to extract as much as they can from this woman, and gain as much as they can from this woman, and they don't give a shit about how she feels, or like if she's vulnerable, or you know, if this event is just really weird and is made to kind of take advantage of this person. I know Lily is the person that set it up, but I'm talking about it from the guy's point of view. They don't even consider these things, which is really alarming. I've said it on countless occasions, but these events wouldn't take place if there wasn't a market for people to come to them, which is the worst thing about this.
And this was so much easier. I mean, when I did the 101 event, I did it in the most rookie way possible, honestly. Like, with that event, I was getting guys to come in. So we'd just have a waiting room. It was a one-man band, so there was no fluffers or anything like that. I'd just send guys through to my bedroom.
What is a fluffer? What is a that's what I need to know. Also, like, is that just on Indeed? Oh yeah, just a part-time role as a fluffer. If you just want to put your application in, make sure you leave a covering letter. It's gonna be a very, very competitive role. Are these just people that when people, like, you know, they walk in, or they're just like, there you go, alright, there you go, you're enjoying this one, are you? You bet you are. Yeah, there she is, right? You've got 2 minutes. Actually, they don't. You've got 2 seconds with her. You better get in. Bloody fluffer. I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my life. Bloody fluffer.
You know, we'd have a little bit of small talk. Take your trousers off, you know, get yourself comfortable, lay on the bed, hold this phone, press record. Then obviously I'd fluff them up, get them ready, then put them, and then they'd leave, you know, after they finish, after about. And this honestly took like 5 minutes with each guy. I mean, probably even more, honestly. I can't believe that I didn't do what I did yesterday on the 101, because I would have got through them all in about a bloody an hour. Stupid girl.
Lily, you're definitely too harsh on yourself, love. You're really too harsh on yourself. But you were calling yourself stupid for doing the 100 men challenge, not because you did the challenge, but because you spent too much time with these guys. I actually just, and I know people are going to call us like soft for this, but I actually just feel bad for her. I feel bad that she's done the 100 men challenge and she still feels empty after it, that she needs to do the 1,113 just to have this world record. It makes me feel bad for her because I really feel like she just thinks that this would finally give her purpose. And I imagine, let's give it like another month or a couple of weeks or so, she might even announce even more, like 2,000, and then she thinks that's going to be there will never be a number that will give her, you know, fill that void that for some reason she needs to fill doing this. There's never going to be a certain number. And I just feel like it's going to end in a health risk or something like that.
I think I was a little bit nervous in the morning because I was just, obviously it's just a big day. So I didn't eat that. And then when we got to the event.
Also, like the fact she said she felt a little bit nervous and felt bad about that. Like, I feel bad now that I'm nervous about little things. When I'm taking the dog for a walk and I see another dog, I start myself. I get really nervous. I'm going to think, is this dog going to maul my dog? Is he going to just, like, I don't know, bite his balls off? I feel like so soft that I get nervous about that. She's feeling bad that she gets nervous about doing something like this. Whenever I record one of these videos on Lily Phillips or Blue, you're never going to see me just absolutely hate on these people and say they're the worst people on earth or anything. I'm always going to try and see it from their point of view and understand things, understand why people turn up to these. That's just the kind of the angle I like to take on it, rather than pure hate, because I just don't feel comfortable doing that. One thing I definitely will say is somehow she looks better after this event than the 100 one. Like the 100 one, she genuinely looked like a broken woman. Again, we don't really know. Like, I don't think Josh Peters has documented this one. Nobody has documented this one. So we've got to kind of take her word for it that she actually has done this. But the whole thing is just really disturbing. And I don't really like the fact that she done like a sit down video and talked about it, because it kind of normalizes it a little. It doesn't normalize it, obviously, in like people with a brain's mind, but that's what it's trying to do. That's the effect act of doing like a nice chill sit down, talking as if this is just another day at the office. But I just want to end this video by saying I just hope that Lily does actually find peace within herself, that she feels like one day she doesn't actually have to do this, you know, because I imagine she's set for life financially. If she is actually doing these events, it's only contributing negative to her, to not only our physical health but our mental health, and I just hope that one day she'll actually find, you know, peace where she finds purpose away from this, whatever this is. Anyway, Donuts, I hope you enjoyed this video and my coverage of it. Hopefully, you know, you weren't too disgusted by it. I don't know if you will be, possibly so. If you do want to watch another video from me, click right here, okay? It'll entertain you for the evening. Go on, go do it.
Kirkham, baby.